Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Sabitha.C from Parabrahmaah Foundation. This valuable moment I want to share my spiritual experience on the topic prayer. I gratitude to this existence for offering me an opportunity to live comfortably in this moment. What about the prayer? We have heard a lot of impeccable spiritual ways in our life: meditation, yoga, dedication, spirituality, divinity. But have we ever experienced and tasted the taste of the ways? When we say about some sustenance called laddu, we know because we have experienced the taste of laddu, jalebi, all the confectionaries, all kind of savories, all kind of fruits, vegetables, food items. Similarly, why we have not realized that kind of ultimate words like spirituality, meditation, yoga, and love. When we say the word love, it's signifying only the meaning of some carnal desire sharing. When two sects, the masculine and feminine genders, are sharing their emotional sharings. This is the wrong meaning which we have understood. So the word love is very unique. The prayer only giving the love to the universe. When a meditator is mature, when he had completed his meditation perfectly, when he started to overflow his energy, it's flowing throughout this universe. This is called love. We live the life in a very calculable, economic manner. We think that we are so genius, but it is really a wrong concept. Unless we think for others, unless we dedicate our life to others, it's possible to experience the ecstasy in the heart. There are different kind of problems in this existence. Personal problems. Personally, each and every family person is having so many financial problems, mental problem, physical problem. There is no serenity, mutual understanding between the husband and wife, parents and children. And there is no peaceful climate inside of the factory. Environment is not worse. So the human is suffering for so many problems because of not having food, because of not having sufficient money, the financial informations. So many people are living under the poverty, the debt problem. So many people are living with diseases. Uncountable diseases are suffering the humanity. So this kind of problems are around the world. Our friends are suffering, our kids are suffering, relatives are suffering. Our village is being suffering. There is no rain, sufficient rain in our village. All agriculturists are suffering so bad. Recently, when I had gone to Parabrahmaah 2 years back, on account of participating in a spiritual function, I happened to travel through all the villages like Pusari, Patti, Pudupalayam, Ginako. Because the place I lived a long time back very, very comfortably. All the lovable hearts had dedicated more. Pudupalayam, RK Thirnavu, Karasu, the lion. We can't forget in our life the lovable person who had dedicated more for me. RK Ramaswamy, RK Palani Swami. So lovable family who had developed a fantastic school. When I look at school, it's really a heart pain to me. The trees are burning. So throughout the world, the agriculture is suffering. They are losing their life. There is no life source. So many villages do not have the basic road facility, electric facility, educational facility, hospital facilities. And district-wise, when we think a lot of problems, Congo district is having a lot of problems. And state-wise, when think Tamil Nadu is more problems, a list of problems are among. Recently, an impeccable child Anita has lost her life foolishly because of not having the medical seat. The needs examination is the problem to her. And straight light problem most of the people are causing the disease of cancer because of the satellite reverberation and the Kudankulamanu problem and the unsolved problem of the Tamil fishermen. And recently, the Kurangani fire accident which happened in the forest, Theni forest. And so many problems. The Kaveri water issue is a huge problem which is suffering more agriculturists. If it is prolonging, how we can get the food is really a question. And there's always so many problems, more accidents. Recently, the impeccable, lovable child, Asif's assassination, the brutal murder after the rape. It's really painful. Not that the people have given the punishment to the palace. It is prolonging. The whole universe is expecting the punishment. At least if they are tortured and annihilated, we can satisfy a little better. Really intolerable pain which the child had experienced. The religion, it believed the religion. 1,000 more times that I had prayed, worshipped the God. More times that would have fasted the Ramzan fasting. But why the God has not saved her? Millions of people saw this existence with a great belief that the ultimate energy will save them. They are kneeling to you. They are fasting for you. Why you have not shared? How you can answer to the child? Of course, if that is a heaven, that is the judgment day, how the God will answer to the child? Though you create this world 1,000 times and though you destroy, eradicate this world 1,000 times, it is not equal the pain to the child which it has experienced. It's very, very painful, intolerable, inexplainable. So I'm asking all the spiritual people, on the name of religion, why you develop a lot of problems in this existence. They don't love. More saints, Lord Buddha was there. After he meditated, he laughed for continually 7 days. And another 7 days continually he was weeping. All the disciples asking, what is the significance of this weeping and laughing? He said there, first 7 days I laughed because of the happiness, the ecstasy what I had experienced. The next 7 days I was weeping because of the pain of this world, because most of the people are losing their life. But we are going back to this impermanent money, power, prestige and sensual excitements. Mahavira had established a great path to raise the love. Trivallur, Alvarhil, 9 Mars, Sufi mystics, Jain mystics, Islamic lovable persons, Christian lovable persons, Hindu lovable persons, saints. So many people had dedicated their life for bringing love in this existence. This is the significance we want to realize. So we have to love the whole people. We have to feed good thoughts inside of the family. When we speak, we have to speak about this problem. Let the children try to understand that. Please take them to some asylums. You show them how the elders in the old age home, how the elders are suffering. You take them to some orphan home, how the people are suffering. You try to show them all the pain of this existence. When the society is crying, it is the pain to us. This is one education which is required in this existence. So what is the solution for all this problem? We have to love. Because we can't solve all the problem. The universe is very utilitarian. Internationally, so many problems. Syrian children are killed kindlessly, ruthlessly. Recently, the typhoon, the national calamity, destroyed the lovable island, Philippines. And war happening in so many areas. The continents are not happy. So universally, a lot of negative events are happening. All the forces, all the vibrations are affecting us. When the fire incident happened and when the fire is burning the long distance, it doesn't mean that it won't affect you. Very sooner it is going to affect and eradicate, wander your family through. So it's important to think about this universe. You feel good thoughts. It's very difficult. Such kind of topics will not be very interesting for you because you are going back to the external world. But internally, if you want to attain, first you have to love. This is why the prayer is very valuable. When millions of people are tearing the tears from their eyes because of the pain of this existence, the existence will change its trend. It start to rain. It start to give good, pleasant moment in this existence. Try to feel for yourself and try to tear the tear for your friends, kith and kins, and your village people, your country people, and your district people, your state people, your international people. And this is what very, very important in this existence. So this is called Jivakaranyam. You love the society. Whatever you have, try to give. You do some alms to the persons. If you have more lovable clothes, you give to some friends. When you have fruits and food, you try to support, distribute your friends. And when you have more land, you just give some of the people, let them live. It's a shelter for you. You are not going to carry there. If anyway you try to help, you give the educational support to the universe. It's such a medical facility to the people. Recently I saw a photography, a medical doctor who is contributing the poor people free of cost to the medicine. It's impaired. So many people there who had dedicated in this existence. So this is what important to the society. So instead of living such an ignorant life because of the belief of spiritual, it's not real spirituality, it's religion. The religion must bring the love inside of the heart. That is what the reality all the religions have been doing, but somehow it has been contaminated. We have to identify the right person, right saints, right spiritual people who will develop the love in us. The approach to the very simple, humble meditators who are around this world. So try to meditate. Meditate the beginning stage of the love. When you meditate, you will come to know about the debris thoughts of your mind. The mind will be purified. You can reach the goal. So I hope that all our lovable friends think and tear the tears for all the lovable friends, kith and kins, religious people, village people, country people, internationally, all the victims who had lost their life. We are praying for them. Let the serenity in the world, let the ultimate energy bring shower on this existence. She is Siva Moksha from Parabrahmaah Foundation.